So good evening everyone. Today I'm gonna present to you my demo teaching for grade 7 students. So let's start. Good morning class. So let us pray. Who will lead the prayer for today? Yes, please lead the prayer. Okay, please sit down. So checking of attendance, please say present if you are here. Okay, it seems that 5 of your classmates are not around, but that's okay. Maybe next time you will be perfect. You will having a perfect attendance. Okay, before we proceed, let me remind you again our classroom rules. So number one is be respectful. Number two, be honest, be kind, and raise your hand if you want to answer or if you have any concerns about something. So let's proceed to our topic for today. Let me share my screen to you. Just wait, class. Okay. Okay, let's proceed. For our topic for today is about information sources. Our objective is to recognize and use different information needed and search a topic using the sources provided. So let us answer this motivational activity as part of our lesson for today. So let's unscramble the following words. So I also encourage everyone to participate and anyone could answer, just raise your hand. Okay, who would like to answer number one? Yes, Trixie. Okay, very good. It's journals. How about number two? Yes, okay. Encyclopedia. Number three. Okay, books. Number four. Any other hand, please? Yes, Chris. Okay, it's magazines. Number five. Yes, okay, newspaper. Number six. Yes, very good. Database. Number seven. Yes, Cassie, sorry. Okay, it's internet. And lastly, number eight. Yes, okay, it's library catalog. Very good class. It seems that most of you are already familiar to information sources. Okay, let's have another motivation activity. So just list your answer here in your paper and later we're going to check that. So I'm gonna give you 3 minutes to answer. Okay, let's proceed. So our topic for today is information sources. So what is information sources? So it is a database of facts or anything that might inform a person about any given topic. It can be in the form of observation, people's speeches, source documents, picture, organization, and more. So it is about gathering information in different sources that could be useful for our information needed. So we have here a types of information sources. So first is books. So cover virtually any topic, fact or fiction. Its uses is when looking for reliable and accurate information which has gone through the process of publication. Next is encyclopedia. Collection of short punctual entries often written by different contributors who are knowledgeable about the topic. It is very useful when looking for background information on a topic. So it is something like dictionary, but encyclopedia is focused on content rather than words. Next is journals. Collection of articles usually written by scholars in an academic or professional field. So it is useful when finding out that what has been studied on your topic, when looking for references that point to other relevant research. Next is database. Contains citations of articles in magazines, journals, and newspapers. They may also contain citations to podcasts, blogs, videos, and other media types. So this is very useful when you want to find articles on your topic in magazine, journals, or newspaper. So another one is magazine. Collection of articles and images about diverse topics of popular interest and current events. So this is very useful when looking for information or op- opinions about popular culture. Also, when looking for articles written for people who are not necessarily specialists about a topic. Next is newspaper. Collection of articles about current events usually published daily. It is useful to find current information about international, national, and local events. So next is library catalog, an organized and searchable collection of records of every item in a library and can be found on the library page. So this is useful to find out what item the library owns relevant to your topic. So it is locating information to obtain the resources. And lastly, the internet, which is very common. Also, you allows you to access most types of information on the internet through a browser. So this is very useful to find current information about companies from all levels of government and federal to local, find both expert and popular opinions about hobbies or personal interests, and more. So next we have first our activity. So let's have this first activity. So let us answer this activity. This will also serve as your example. So I'm gonna give you 10 minutes to analyze and write your answer in your paper. Then we're going to check that after 10 minutes. Okay, time's up. Exchange your paper with your seatmate and write corrected by. So what's the answer in number 1? Yes, Mia. Okay, correct. How about number 2? Yes. Okay, correct. Number 3, Erica. Correct. Number 4, other hand please. Okay, Alea. Thank you. Number 5, yes, Russell. Very good. Number 6, yes, Trixie. Okay, correct. And number 7, yes. Okay, thank you. So, you may recheck your answer. Okay, who got the highest score? Okay, very good class. Next, we have here the 6 types on how to research a topic. So, as you will notice, it's written in question instead of instruction because through this question, it will greatly help you on how you would research or find your chosen topic by asking yourself the following question. So, we have here step number 1, define. So, what is the problem I have to solve? Why do I need the information? Is it for an essay, a report, or a speech? So, here you have to define first the problem, what kind of problem it is. Then, step 2, locate. How do I find the information I need? So, you have to use the best resources from the given sources earlier for you to easily find an information. Then step 3, select. So which sources are best to use? Is the information relevant? What can I leave out? So here, you have to evaluate the information carefully. Is the materials up to date? Who wrote it? And for what audience? So that would be very important. Next is step 4, organize. So how can I best use my information? Have I got enough information to my assignment? Do I need to use all the information I have gathered? How can I best combine them from different sources? Have I used correct spelling and grammar? So here, you are now going to arrange your information gathered to make it simple and accurate for your audience. And step 5, present. Then you're going to finalize it on how you're going to present it more understandable. And for step 6, now that you're done, you can now evaluate yourself. If you have anything to improve, or it could be better to ask for help to the person who is more knowledgeable in getting information. So, any question, class? So, may I remind you also, class, you don't need to memorize the question, you just need to remember it because it will be very helpful for you. By the way, class, did you get the correct answer from our activity before we just start our lesson? Who got it all correct? Okay, that's fine. Now you know. So let's have this activity 2. So direction, read the text below, then use the information that have already collected to fill in the graphic organizer. This will be then help you to write your report. So I'm gonna give you 15 minutes to read and complete the table, then we're going to check it. So here's the table. Okay, just read it first, then answer the table. Okay, class, time's up. What is the fact number 1? Yes, Risa. Okay, correct. How about number 2? Yes, Rose. Okay, that is correct. And number 3? Yes. Okay, thank you. That's also correct. Okay, you all did very well. So let's proceed to our activity number 3. But you're going the you're so let's proceed to another activity, but this time you're gonna do it by pairs. So I have here an article, then you're going to fill out the newspaper analysis, and I'm gonna give you 20 minutes to answer, then you're going to pass it after 20 minutes. You may start now. Okay, class, time's up. Pass your paper and don't forget to include the name of your partner. So let's answer the newspaper analysis. So what is the headline? Yes, okay, thank you. How about the author? Okay, very good. Date published? Okay. So now, who is involved? Yes, Trixie. Okay, thank you. Next, what is happening? What issue is being discussed? Any other hands, please? Okay, thank you. Next is where it is happening. Yes, Ginaline. Okay, that's correct. Next, when did it happen? Well, it happened. Yes, Risa. Okay, correct. Next, why it is happening? Why do people want this change? Yes, Rose. Thank you. And then, how did the end of the article summarize the main ideas and provide closure for the reader? The ending of the news article is the final part of the newspaper article, the additional information. Yes, Trixie. Okay, very good. So we have here from by pairs, this time by group. So each group must have four or five members. So in this activity, you're going to read at least 4 articles from the types of information we just discussed earlier. Then you're going to choose any topic about COVID-19 and then fill out the research roundup graphic organizer. So then you're going to present it in the class after the given time. So here is our rubrics. So accuracy of information, 25%. All information clearly reaches to the topic and is accurate. All responses are met or exceeded. Then organization of presentation, 30%. Information is very organized and presented in a way that is easy to see, hear, and understand. Then the mechanics, 20%. No grammatical spelling or punctuation errors. And then creativity, uniqueness, and thoughtfulness, 25%. So the output should creativity or uniqueness in several ways. Significant thought and time were put into the output. So you may start now. Okay, class, time's up. Present your work. Okay, thank you, class. You all did a great job. So you choose a very common topic. Okay, let's have our generalization. So why is information in our daily life important? Yes, Gina Lynn. Okay, thank you. How do you use information in your daily life? Yes, okay, another answer. Okay, thank you. And is it important to get the correct information? Why? Yes, Rose. Okay, thank you. So for your evaluation, tell what type of sources is the best for the information. Just tell what type of information the best is needed for each situation. Okay, number one, latest information on the distribution of COVID-19 vaccine in South Africa. Yes, Chris. Okay, thank you. Number two, Melanie has a report due on famous inventors. Trixie, very good. Number three, Anna loves to read books by Tolstoy. What resources should she use to find books written by the author? Yes, Rose. Okay, correct. Number four, Joanne wants to read the recent research written by experts on COVID-19. That's correct. And number five, he dreamed of reading Robinson Crusoe. Okay, correct. Okay, class, thank you for your participation. That's all for today. For your assignment, prepare for a short quiz tomorrow and be ready for our next topic for our next lesson. Thank you, class, and goodbye. Okay na po, ma'am.